What is up everyone? So today I'm gonna be reviewing about Nike Infinity React after 60 miles.
It's good that you're here, actually.
To speak with you about the technicality. She doesn't want me around.
Is it anything
Doesn't look better. I need to be patient. Yes, I'm aware.
No, I understand you say, but it's a good
The
point.
problem is, if the detective focuses on work, and she's just going to have to do this shit. And to speed her along to the car, everything's really well.
Thing is, I know this
Is
young.
there any hell
So, like in the same of the past reviews that I've done of every shoe that I run, so in the 60 miles, I'm first going to go for the negatives. And for 60 miles, I'm gonna first the negative. The only thing that I can probably say that the downside of this is that it's too narrow, especially in the midfoot, because after doing, let's say, 5 up miles for me, only for me, it tends to get a little bit toasty. It burns a little bit, not a little bit, probably it burns like a lot in my midfoot, and probably I've got the wrong sizing of or the kind of style of the shoe. I don't know if the Infinity React has a narrow regular fit and wide fit, because Nike offer those kinds of options if you do shopping on their online shop. And the moment I buy this, I didn't see any option, so I was hoping that it was a regular fit, but it was not. And into the another negative on this one is that I am a 4-foot striker, and I don't see pretty much of when I use a 4-foot strike. It kind of it's very slippy on the road, especially when it's wet. That's the only factor of it. If the road is wet, but if it's dry, I think it's okay. But I'm just gonna put it on the negative side, because yes, when you see something that is not right on the shoe, you put it on the negative side. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Itch. I'm stuttering. That pretty much it. There you go. For the negatives of the Infinity React. So now I'm gonna go to the positives of this shoe. So the positive of this shoe is that I don't know, but I'm gonna put this positive because I got this at a 30% discount, so I managed to only pay $95 for this shoe, and I put some codes in it because I'm a regular member in the Nike shop. And yes, this is not a sponsored shoe. I bought this with my own money though, so just a little bit heads up. And although it took me a little bit of time to put in the mileage in this suit, I mean 60 miles is not really that long. Probably some elite runner, probably, or a regular runner could probably put up 60 miles in just a week, but it took me for like 5 weeks. And yeah, that's because, like I said earlier in the negative, it tends to burn up in the midfoot. And but I'm gonna go into the positive right now. So we're in the positive, so let's talk about positive. So yeah, I think the price point of this is $130, and that is a pretty much good deal for a shoe that could probably. Another positive thing is there's a lot of rubber in it, and I think it will hold up pretty much quite. I think it's pretty going to hold up quite well, and it probably can go prediction 300 to 450 miles. And before I reach even 300 miles, it's probably gonna take at least 6 to probably almost a year. So this shoe is gonna be in for a while, and I will try to put this in the rotation. And quick fact, if you haven't watched my video about doing the extreme endurance challenge within 48 hours, that challenge or that video is the reason why I managed to put up the 60 miles on the shoe, because I've already set my mind onto it, because I have a I don't really rely always on Strava on trying to track the mileage of each shoe and how I manage. If you're wondering how I manage to track the shoes on how mileage that I put in the single shoe, I have a calendar, and probably you can see it around here, on so that I can see and how long that I have run on a specific day and what kind of shoe or what shoe that I have wear on that specific run. And so that's pretty much about it of the history on how I got this to 60 miles. Going back to another positive on this shoe is that it has enough cushion and support. And although Nike promises it will get you less injury, and I haven't really done the research on how much of the percentage of reduced injury when you try to run this shoe, but I think for me, I think it's working. Is it working for you guys? I think it's working for me though. So yeah, it's really squishy. I mean, it uses Infinity React, so I like the React, but not the Infinity React, but rather the Odyssey React, because it still has something. It has much more rubber than the ordinary React Nike shoe. So I don't have that shoe. That's why I just simply jump into the Infinity React. Oh yeah, I do have the Odyssey, by the way, so that's why I managed to compare it. And boom! This is what of my review for the Infinity React 60 miles. And yeah, pretty much all in all, it did took a while, but I managed to get in there, and my feet, probably my lower body, is all in pain right now. And if you managed to like this video, and if you're wondering why I am sore, go check out my past video about the ultimate endurance in 2 days, 48 hours, you can say it. That's the reason why. So give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you like my video. And yes, this is not a running channel, it is just a mix up of videos that I can think of and just post it in here, just jam it all in. And I hope to see you in the next video, and stay safe, especially nowadays. I'm Celery. Pasensya na.